Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3.
Matt. I can count that he's on.
Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Matt Meyer, can you hear me? All right, good evening, hockey fans, Rough Rider hockey fans. 1.5 minutes left in warm ups here. We are playing the Minnesota Voyageurs. We think they're a team from up north, way up north, Duluth and farther north than that. So Rough Riders have all of their players back, minus head coach Mr. Van Ober. The last game had a total of 15 penalties for the Blue Ox and 13 for the Rough Riders. So both of those head coaches have to sit out a game. It appears that we have Abby Runnings in net for this game. I think what we have over there, I think we have Tim Murphy and Coach Brecken as the coaches for the Rough Riders over there. Coach Greg is here in the stands with us. There's the buzzer indicating the end of warm-ups. How are you, buddy?
How you doing?
Good to see you. Voyageurs picking up the pucks. Rough Riders are gathering around the net for the chant. Rough Riders are the guest team on the scoreboard here this evening in the black jerseys. Voyageurs are in the white jerseys and the home team. Same sheet as earlier today here in Plymouth, the Plymouth Ice Center. In between games, I don't believe anybody was able to make it back to the hotel. It's probably a 35 minute drive back to the hotel. Not quite enough time in between, so I think everybody kind of went for food and rest and hydration just right around here in Plymouth, Minnesota. 23 minutes on the clock. Two halves, two 23-minute halves. Out onto the ice comes 6 players for the Rough Riders and a goalie. So, all right, we have Obister, Bliven, Shabalov, Schoenheider, and Nickerson. Rough Riders control the face-off. That is something that we did not do in the earlier game against the Blue Ox, was control the face-off at all. Voyageurs come up over the red line, dump the puck in behind Abby. Puck rang around to the point of the Voyageurs. They take that shot. Abby makes that save, kicks that out. Another shot on net. Abby gloves that, and we'll have a whistle. Onto the ice comes Anderson, Hernandez, Dixon, along with Meyer and Kretzoff. Anderson wins that draw. Kretzoff rings that around. That's going to make it all the way up to the defenseman for the Voyageurs. Two on one, Anderson and Dixon. Anderson going hard to the net. Dixon makes that pass. Anderson behind the net with the puck. Wheels out of pressure. Puck comes out back to neutral ice. Rough Riders are going to have to regroup. Kretzoff on that puck. Over to Meyer. Meyer tips that one out. Voyageurs dump that right back into their zone. Dixon over to Anderson. Anderson trying to split the defenseman. Can't quite get that done. Mattioli. Meyer battling for the puck here. Offsides is the call on the Rough Riders. We'll have a face-off outside of our offensive zone. 21 minutes left on the clock. So, different from the prior two games. We got scored on in the first couple shifts of the game. Here we are, settled into the third shift. Haven't been scored on yet, so hopefully we got a good start going here. O'Connell gets that puck. Schofield dumps that in deep. Palick, not Palick, Palick. Palick is on that one. Puck comes down to Schoenheider. Schoenheider is going to try to find some open space. Moves it up to Schofield. Schofield beats one. He's headed in. He's at the dot. Going to take that shot. Shoulder saved by the goaltender from the Voyageurs. Minnesota Voyageurs is the opponent this evening. O'Connell's going to take that one. Glove saved by the Voyager goaltender. And we have a stop in play. Draw controlled by the Voyageurs. That kid's fast. He's up over the blue line, over the red line, into their offensive zone. Schofield grabs that one along the boards. Break the puck out. Not clean. And puck comes back in. Schoenheider moves that one in. Here comes Palick. Palick takes that shot. He had the upper corner, just missed by probably just inches. Shot. Scrum in front of the net. Comes Bauer. Bauer tries the backhand. Can't quite get there. Bauer's working hard. Palick. Palick with the puck. He gets shoved off the puck. Schofield down. Mattioli in the far corner. Puck running around. Here's Mattioli with the puck. Dumps it in the corner. Puck out to the 2-on-1 situation for the Voyageurs. Got Giffen. Shot goes wide by several feet. Offside is going to be the call there. Palick was headed to the bench, but the way into the box over there is over the blue line, so we came over the blue line before the Cooper was off the ice. Shabalov takes this draw. Corcoran, 3-on-1 situation. Now they got a breakaway. 3-on-0. Beautiful save by Abby. 3-on-0 situation. Clutch save by Abby. It's the second shorthanded opportunity that we've had early in this game for the Voyageurs. Corcoran with the puck on the far boards, moves it up to Ovister. Corcoran in the far corner, brings that around to Shibby. Shibby has that one in the corner. Corcoran's there to help. Now we got three forwards in the corner. Nobody up high, so O'Connell's trying to keep that puck in. Shibby reloads above that puck. Ovister trying to get the puck in. Schoenheider, shot on net. Pad save, stick save by the goaltender of the Voyageurs. Doing a lot of We gotta kind of get more team play going. We've done quite a bit of individual stuff. Shane Header takes a slap shot, crossbar, bar down, but it came out. Did not go in. Nice shot nonetheless. Voyageurs are forced to dump the puck the length of the ice, and we're going to get an icing call and a face-off back in our offensive zone. Full line change. Onto the ice comes Anderson, Hernandez, and Dixon. On defense, it looks like Giffen and Nickerson. Anderson steps up for the face-off. Anderson wins that draw to Giffen. Giffen's going to take that shot. That goes over the goaltender's head. Almost tipped in. Shot on net, another stick save. Hernandez behind the net, moves it to Anderson. Anderson tries to take that shot, can't quite get it off. Moves the puck to the slot area. And the Voyageurs dump that one out. Giffen has that puck. He turns away from pressure and just dumped that one out of the zone. We're still a little bit sloppy on our passing. Abbey gathers that puck up behind the net. Nickerson moves that puck over to Giffen. Giffen up to the far blue line defenseman. Dixon with the puck. Dumps the puck in deep. We need a line change. All three forwards go off. Actually, all five players go off, except Nickerson. He stayed out there to cover the stretch pass. Kretzoff gets that puck, moves it over to Mattioli. He moves it deep, dumps it deep into the zone. And Voyageurs ring the puck around to the near side winger. Voyageurs gather the puck behind their own net and move it to neutral ice. Shot on the ice. Abbey makes that save easily. Kretzoff behind the net. Our second breakout pass is brutal, and I'm trying to be nice about it, but we make one, and then we get caught up with the defenseman, and we can't make that second breakout pass out of the zone. And we're continuing to kind of corral ourselves into our offense or our defensive zone because of that. Mattioli takes that one, blocks that shot. Shot blocked. Meyer takes that neutral ice, moves it to the far side. Schofield with that puck. That's a penalty on the Voyageurs. They're going to call it tripping on Schofield, or on the Voyageurs player, on Colton. And we'll get a power play. 15 minutes, 14 seconds left in this first half. Let's see what coaches do. We got Coach Tim Meyer and Coach Brecken. Anderson to take the draw. Obister out there. Anderson wins that. Meyer moves that over to Shabalov. Shabalov takes that draw. Anderson in front of the net looking for the shot. Slamming away. Anderson's going to the box for a cross check in front of the net. We'll go back to 4-on-4 hockey. So the power play was short-lived. They were battling in front of the net. Clearly, Blaze did not like something that was going on. Turned around, cross-checked the other player. It's a missed opportunity for the Rough Riders. Obister takes that up over the blue line. Levin with the puck. Nickerson with the puck. Nickerson walks into the zone. Takes that shot, covered up by the Voyager goaltender. The difference in the penalties here is about 16 seconds. So Voyagers, in theory, would have a power play for 16 seconds if the penalty to their player goes all the way through here. Halleck wins that draw. Nickerson makes one miss. He's headed to the slot area, takes the shot, goal. Halleck wins that draw, controls the faceoff like we didn't do in the last game. Faceoff comes right back to Nickerson. Nickerson makes one of their wingers miss, walks into the slot area, takes a shot, good goal. 1-0. That was 4-on-4. I believe they stay 4-on-4 in this situation because it was even strength, so they do. Hook. It's a hook. I think Halleck was getting absolutely hooked, but no call. Voyagers take that shot. That's wide of the net. Giffen behind the net. Nickerson back there too. Looking to break that out, and that looks like Halleck. Hard on the puck. Voyagers are able to gather that one up, bring it up over the red line, and they enter the zone. Nickerson is going to get an interference call. That's an interesting one because the player comes in, they dump the puck, and as soon as they dump the puck, our defenseman plays the body. That happened last game too, so it's clearly a penalty. The refs are calling it, but so the player dumps it in, and maybe a second later we're playing the body, and they're calling that a penalty, and I think that's interference. So we're going to go down a man. It'll be 4-on-3. For another 28 seconds, and then it'll turn into a 5-on-3 for about 16 seconds. Colton Schofield clears that puck out of the zone, forces it all the way down into the our offensive zone. I think that's O'Connell, dumps that into Schofield. Schofield tries to keep that one deep. Voyagers end up breaking that out. We're on a 5-on-3 situation right now. 8 seconds left on the 5-on-3. And I think Schofield dumps that puck the length of the ice. No icing. Refs blow that off. They said that they touched the puck. Voyagers, what's going on here? We got another penalty. I'm not sure on who. I think looks like it might be on Schoenheider. So we're going back on a 5-on-3. We were on a 5-on-4. Schoenheider looks to get a slashing penalty. All right, we have O'Connell, Anderson, and Hernandez. 5-on-3 for 59 seconds. And then 5-on-4 for another minute. So it's critical that we're able to kill this off. Looks like we have Anderson on the point. Shabalov out there. Giffen, they take the shot. Glove saved by Abby. Puck on the ground. Abby covers that up. Blow the whistle, and they do. Stoppage of play. Anderson to take the draw. Draw one back to Meyer. Meyer rings that one around, comes to the far point. Puck blocked by Meyer. He dumps it the length of the ice. That's a decent play in this situation. Killed off about 10 seconds there. We'll get a face-off, probably a fresh line change. And that's what's happening. Halleck, Kretzoff, and O'Connell onto the ice for the Rough Riders. Halleck's going to take this face-off. Voyageurs win that draw clean. Puck goes D to D. They're going to come up. Move it. Oh, they got an umbrella going on. Move that puck back to their D. Shot goes wide of Abby. Palak putting pressure up high. Forces the Rough Riders to bring that puck around. Here goes Cooper. Tips the puck out of play into the bench of the Voyageurs. 1 second left on the 5-on-3. We will then be 5-on-4 for 1 minute and 2 seconds. Onto the ice comes Shabalov, Giffen, and Obister. Shabalov takes this draw, lines up, and puck is won by the Voyageurs. 5-on-4 is the situation. Here comes Nickerson. He's on. Nickerson regroups back in our zone and moves the puck up to Obister on the far boards. Obister brings it up over the red line, over the blue line. Shabalov regroups at neutral ice. He sees a seam right in the middle of the ice. He's going to come on in, take that shot. Beautiful play. Puck moves out to Giffen. Giffen dumps that one into the far corner. Voyageurs are going to try to get that one out. Giffen's going to take that slap shot all day long. Pad saved by the Voyager goaltender. They're back up over into their offensive zone. 18 seconds left on the power play. Nice short side save by Abby. The player was on his backhand, which is a great place to be. Came around, tried to stuff the puck on the short side of Abby, and she was there ready to make that play. All right, what do we got? 14 seconds left on the 5-on-4. Same lineup out there. Meyer rings that one around to the far side. We've got to get a forward up there. Backhanded in by the Voyageurs. Tried to move that one across the slot. Picked off by Obister. Obister, Shabalov, Hernandez. Hernandez is offsides by 4 feet. And we will have a stop in play. 5-on-5, back to 5-on-5 hockey. Hernandez, Corcoran, Dixon, Kretzoff, and Meyer on the ice. Voyageurs come away with that puck. Missed shot on net by the Voyageurs. We are sloppy in our defensive zone passing. We're just throwing this thing away. It's like a hot potato, trying to get it off our stick so we don't make a mistake. We got to clean up these first and second breakout passes. Voyageurs controlling, come around the slot, saved by Abby. Rang around by Myers. Voyageurs pick that one up on the far wing. No shot. Abby covers that one up. I would imagine we're going to get a line change. And we do. Onto the ice comes Anderson, Schofield, and Mattioli with O'Connell and Schoenheider. Voyageurs win that draw. Puck behind Abby. Schoenheider moves that up to Anderson. Anderson tries to make the boards pass. Zone not cleared. O'Connell moves it along the far boards into the Voyageurs zone. Oh, our passing is not clean. All right. Palak behind the net. He's got control of that puck. He's looking for an outlet. Can't find an outlet. Schofield's back there. Mattioli in front of the net. Palak's there. Moves the puck up to Schoenheider. Dumps that one in. We got a foot race. We got to have a good foot race here. Schoenheider's able to catch up with him and break up that potential breakaway. All kinds of bodies on the ground down there in the corner. Nice job by Schoenheider picking that puck up. Into the slot. Shot high and wide. That player is big and has a really good shot, but it was high and wide. All right, onto the ice. Bliven, Shabalov, Obister as forwards. I can't see who the defensemen are. Looks like Nickerson and Giffen. Giffen in the far corner, trying to get that one away. We are jamming up the center of the crease there pretty well. Problem is we're not controlling it outside of that. So when the puck comes into the house, or the crease area there, we are jamming that up and not giving them a lot of good shooting opportunities in there. Shabalov takes that shot, almost gets tipped in. Moves the puck up to Bliven. Bliven shoot. Oh! Wide open net. Couldn't quite get to it. I think Bliven, his stick was facing the wrong direction. Couldn't quite get a stick on that. Voyageurs have the puck back down in their offensive zone. Giffen takes that puck behind the net, rings the puck around. Moves it up to Shabalov. Obister to Shabalov. Shabalov tried to find some open ice. Tip to Blivens. Bliven hits the post. Back to Blivens. Bliven up to Nickerson. Nickerson over to Kretsov. Kretsov takes that shot, gets blocked, and the Voyageurs ice the puck. We'll have a face-off back in our offensive zone. All right, 7 minutes, 30 seconds left in the first half. Looks like Hernandez, Dixon, and Anderson out there with Kretsov and Meyer. Anderson takes the draw, wins that cleanly. Dumps it into the far corners is Meyer. Two on two. Let's see if we come out of there with the puck. Anderson comes out of there with the puck, takes that shot short side. Saved by the goaltender from the Voyageurs. Got a three on two puck battle over there. Kretsov standing on D. Anderson takes that shot from the high slot area. That gets blocked. Myers moves that one in. All right, penalty I think is coming on no penalty on Anderson there. I think he maintained his composure. Penalty is coming on the Minnesota player that was slashing him. I think it's a perfect time to take him off the ice. He's my son, so anyway. All right, onto the ice is Bliven, Shabalov, Anderson on the power play. Obister and Meyer up at the point. Anderson wins that draw cleanly over to Meyer. Moves it over to Obister. Obister down to Anderson. Backhand by Bliven. Saved by the goaltender from the Voyageurs. Minute 53 on the power play here for the Rough Riders. We've been winning face-offs and kind of controlling those face-offs better this period. By far better than we did last game. Voyageurs get that puck out. Far stretch pass over to Obister. Obister's looking for the open person. Here comes Shabalov, takes that shot. Anderson with it in the near corner up to Meyer. Meyer's going to have to make a move to get that out. And it's a foot race. Obister has to catch up with this player from the Voyageurs. Shot. Glove side high goal for the Voyageurs. Good-handed goal. Minute 19 left in our power play. Hopefully we can get that one back in the next Next minute or so, 5.5 minutes left in the period. 1-1, game is tied up. Halleck take the draw. Nickerson gets that one neutralized. He comes in the zone, tries to make one miss. Shot by Halleck. Nickerson is hauled down, no call. Schoenheider brings that one back into the zone. Schofield comes across the crease. Shot. Another shot. Puck still not covered up. Finally, we get a whistle. Voyageurs take this opportunity to get four fresh skaters onto the ice. Palek is going to take the draw. Mattioli and Schoenheider out there. Puck comes up to Nickerson. He walks the blue line, moves it over to Schofield. Schofield over to Schoenheider. Schoenheider moves it over to Mattioli. Oh, breakaway. These short-handed opportunities are killing us right now. Great save by Abigail Runnings. 2 short-handed goals and 1 penalty kill would have been very problematic. 8 seconds left on the power play. And we will be back to 5-on-5 hockey right now. Voyageurs send their 5th guy onto the ice. Mattioli carries the puck up. Penalty coming on the Voyageurs. They're clearly not very happy about that call. The fans for the Voyageurs don't think that was a penalty. Power play opportunity. We need to get back on top. Onto the ice comes Bliven. Anderson wins that draw clean. Over to Meyer. Meyer's going to move that one down low to Shabalov. Shabalov takes that shot, misses the net. Obister moves it down to Bliven. Bliven's going to the net, trying to find Anderson. Anderson makes that shot, can't, just wide. Shabalov takes it. Scrum in front of the net. Puck still isn't covered up. There's an opportunity. No! I don't know how that didn't go in other than there's just too many bodies in front of the net. Shabalov moves that puck down to Bliven. Bliven behind the net. Moves it over to Obister. Obister's looking for an outlet pass. He cycles back down. All right, Bliven brings that puck back up. We need to set this up. Shabalov takes that shot. Anderson's going to get another penalty. We will go back to 4-on-4 hockey. There's just too much stuff after the whistle there. Three minutes left in this period. Refs are trying to sort out what's going on here. Not sure what's being discussed. Looks like they're putting another player in the box right now. That probably means Blaze has a 2 and a 10. We have 5 players on the ice. I'm not sure. They have 4. Not sure what. Wonder if I don't know what's going on. They got 2 players in the box, and we have 2 players in the box. I'm not sure what the call is here. Anyway, we're on a power play for the next minute. Again, I need Seth Mukai here to help me out here. Shot. Shibby hits the far post right on the ice. Puck popped out. No goal. Voyageurs come up over the blue line, take a shot. Easily gloved by Abigail Running. .36 more seconds on the 5-on-4. Shaneheader takes that puck behind the net. Moves it over to Nickerson. Nickerson moves it up to Palick. Palick over to Mattioli. Mattioli's got a stride on him. Nice backhand shot. And Voyageurs ice the puck. We will have 9 seconds left on our power play. Have a face-off to the goaltender's blocker side for the Voyageurs. Onto the ice comes Corcoran, Dixon, Hernandez, Kretzoff, and Meyer. Easily won. Kretzoff gets that puck. That gets away from him. We got to regroup at neutral ice. Myers dumps that one in deep. Voyageurs gather that one up, go wing to center, and they dump that one into our defensive zone. Dixon hustles behind the net, takes that puck, he's skating with it, looking for an outlet pass, moves it over to Corcoran. Corcoran up over the blue line, he gets checked from behind, no call, and we have a potential breakaway right here. Saved by Abby. Maybe they missed the net. Nonetheless, these odd man rushes are absolutely challenging us right now. We got some penalty going on in the corner. The ref looks like it's going to be on the Rough Riders. Roughing on one of the Rough Riders players. Not sure who that's on. Looks like it may be on... looks like it's on Meyer. Owen Meyer goes to the box for 2 minutes. I think Anderson's penalty looks to have expired. So he did get a 2 and a 10. That'll be 3 penalties for him here in the first half of this game. 1 more and he wouldn't be able to play tomorrow. penalty kill for the Rough Riders. 50 seconds left in this first half period. You got Blevin, Ovister, O'Connell, Schoenheder. Schoenheder dumps that around. Here comes Ovister. He's able to get that one out to Blevin. Blevin one-on-one. He's going to get caught from behind there. And puck dumped out by the Voyageurs. O'Connell keeps that one in our offensive zone. Puck rang around up to O'Connell again. Voyageurs come down. 17 seconds left on the clock. Side-to-side pass. Great save by Abby. Rough Riders ring that one all the way around, and that should about do it for the period. Really high chance scoring opportunity by the Voyageurs here at the end of that period. 2 seconds left on the clock, and that will do it for the first half period here at Plymouth Ice Center. We will take a break for about 15 minutes and be back. All right, we're back for the second half period. 20 seconds left in the warm-ups. One to one is the score. 23 minutes left in this contest between the Minnesota Voyageurs and the Rocky Mountain Rough Riders. I believe we're going to start this period out down one man for 55 seconds. Pucks are gathered up here at neutral ice. Got a fresh sheet, fresh Zam job. My voice is getting hoarse already. All right, onto the ice you have Shabalov, Halleck, Giffen, and Nickerson. Shorthanded for the next 55 seconds. Voyageurs control that draw. They come up over the blue line into the near corner. Looking for a centering pass. That player comes right through the slot. Almost had a clean shot, but he lost the puck. They go low, up to high, side to side. That's nice puck movement. And puck is flipped up out of the zone. We get a partial line change here. Nickerson dumps that one back into the zone. Voyager player mishandles that puck. They're going to try to regroup here. Move it up to Hernandez, almost picks that one up. This player's big, controls the puck pretty well. I think he's number 18 for the Voyageurs. Schoenheider dumps that one down into the far end of the ice, and we're going to get an icing call. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Kretzoff, Schoenheider out there. Dixon, Corcoran, Hernandez on the ice for the Rough Riders. Ref lines up for the face-off. Hernandez takes that draw. Corcoran gets that puck, trying to get that one out. He gets body checked. Hernandez dumps that one down into our offensive zone. Puck comes out to Kretzoff. Dumped up to Hernandez. Voyageurs pick that puck up. They're in the zone. Voyageurs dump it down. Kretzoff retrieves that puck. Hernandez has that. Moves it up to Schofield. Schofield brings it up over the red line, over the blue line. He's 1-on-5 right now. We're getting a line change with the rest of the players. Nickerson retreats behind Abigail. Comes around the net looking for a pass. Skating it up, up over the red line, into the zone. Brings it across the slot area, takes that shot. Batted down by the goaltender for the Voyageurs. We don't have any, very little sustained offensive zone pressure right now. We go down, we take a shot, and we skate back and play defense. And we need to get that offensive zone pressure thing figured out. Schofield gets that puck out, dumped out by Nickerson. 2-on-1 for the Voyageurs. They mishandle the puck, no shot there. They dump the puck down into the near corner. 2-on-2 battle, 2-on-1 battle behind the net. Forward for the Voyageurs comes around, cycles that puck down deep. Halleck Palick. Over to Schofield. Schofield dumps the puck up to neutral ice. Mattioli, he gets upended right in front of the camera here. Still down on the ice trying to get up. Giffen. Back to Meyer. Meyer's going to try to find that open pass. Moves it over to Mattioli. Mattioli up over the red line into the offensive zone. Dumps the puck down deep. And he gets slammed up against the boards. We now have Mr. Seth Mukai here. And I can confer with him about how these penalties are called. So that was just a late check. We will go on the power play. On comes Dixon, Bliven, Obister, Shabalov on the point with Meyer. Face-off won by the Voyageurs. Controlled by Bliven behind the net. Tried a centering pass. Nobody's home. Shabalov dumps that one back behind the net. Obister slides the puck across the crease. Nobody's home for that shot. Saved by Abigail Runnings. Number 18, big kid. There's a lot of body there. He's tough to handle. It's going to be an icing call. We'll get a face-off in our defensive zone to Abigail's blocker side. We are on the power play, 5-on-4, for another minute, 24 seconds. Palick takes that draw, controlled by the Voyageurs. Schoenheider over to Mattioli. Mattioli high and off the glass, dumps it behind the net of the Voyageurs. Palick over to Mattioli, misses that shot. Shot on net, deflected into the corner by Abigail. Nickerson dumps the puck up to Schofield, down into the zone. Mattioli on the hard chase. Schoenheider on defense, brings that puck back up over the red line. Voyageurs find a way to tip that one into the zone. Nickerson makes one miss, makes two miss. He's got a little sidestep move Nickerson does, and it usually works. We're on sides there. Puck over to the far side for Mattioli. Let's get a shot off high and wide. Voyageurs trying to break that one out. Nickerson makes one miss, makes another miss. He's coming into the zone, makes that shot. Wide of the net. Hernandez behind the net, moves it up to Mattioli. Mattioli's going to take that shot off the chest pad of the Voyager goaltender, and they clear that one out by dumping it 3/4 length of the ice. Myers moves that one up out of the zone to Hernandez. Hernandez gathers that one up, moves it all the way across the ice. We have 6 men on the ice right there. The player jumped onto the ice for the Rough Riders and immediately touched the puck. And at that point, we had 6 people on the ice, and that's something we can't do. So looks like Dixon's headed to the bench to serve the too many men on the ice penalty. Actually, Corcoran is. That's the classic too many men on the ice mistake right there, with the player coming on while the player's coming off, and we touch that puck. You cannot touch that puck. Honest mistake for sure. We are on the penalty kill for 2 minutes. It's number 18 for the Voyageurs is a big body, Solid player, handles the puck well, and it's hard to knock him off the puck. So they kind of key off of him on these situations. He goes in, takes that shot on the short side, hits Abby in the shoulder pad, deflects wide. Voyageurs bring the puck back into the defensive zone, moves it up to Shabalov. Here's Shabalov. He moves it up to Obister. Obister up over the blue line. Back over to Shibby. Shibby's going to go around for the backhand, tries to take that shot and a goal! Backhand beauty by Lucas Shabalov. It looks like the goaltender was opened up, like he was moving from his right to left, opened up just for a second there, and Shabalov found a crease. 2-1 shorthanded goal. I know that's Shibby's second shorthanded goal of the day. I think he had one yesterday as well, so it's not something we want to rely on as shorthanded goals, but we will take them when we get them. Minute 14 left on our penalty kill. Controlled by the Voyageurs. Shane Heider is going to go to the box for probably a tripping. A hooking call on Shane Heider. And we'll go down 5-on-3 for 1 minute and 6 seconds.
Shibby.
Rough Riders have 3 players in the box right now. Blaze is still serving the 10-minute misconduct penalty. Corcoran's in there for the too many men on the ice, and now Shane Heider. 5-on-3 is the situation. Palak, Giffen, Nickerson. Palak's up high, trying to keep the puck on the outside of the house here is really what you're trying to do. See if you can't keep them outside. Palak pushes them back high over Abby's crossbar. Number 18, there he is. He's a player. Palak makes one miss. He's got a 1-on-4. He's going to get elbowed. And he's getting off the ice. Onto the ice comes Hernandez. 5-on-3 still for the next 20 seconds. Puck rang around. Giffen out there. Abby saves that one. Puck comes in from the corner. Big number 18's in front of the net for the Voyageurs. Abigail was able to get that puck covered up before he got a stick on it. We'll get a face-off. 11 seconds left in the 5-on-3. We'll get one player back on the ice, and then we'll be on a shorthanded situation for about another 55 seconds. Puck controlled by the Voyageurs. They go D to D. They're going to take that shot. Pad save deflected into the corner by Abigail. To the far side D by the Voyageurs. They're looking for an outlet. We're 5-on-4 right now. Abby makes a save. Goal. Rebound. 5-on-4 situation. Abby makes the first save. I think there's somebody hanging out, not quite on the back door, but close, and puts that one in right on the ice for goal number 2 for the Voyageurs. 14 minutes and 42 seconds left in the second period. That should delete the penalty off, and we should be back to 5-on-5 hockey. And the ref is signaling that we will be on 5-on-5. Shabalov is the center. Dixon's out there on wing. Actually, Shabalov comes off. You have Dixon, Corcoran, Hernandez, Meyer, and Kretsov out there. Puck controlled by the Voyageurs. Kretsov on the far side. Takes that puck, moves it up to Dixon. Voyageurs come away with that puck. Shot, glove saved by Abby. 14 minutes, 16 seconds left in the second period. All knotted up at 2. Onto the ice comes Obister, Bliven, and Shibby. Kretsov and Meyer. We got to take that D and move them up on that wing. Shibby gets that one, controlled by the Rough Riders. Here we go up the ice. Shibby to Obister. Obister takes that shot. Backhand opportunity to rebound. Puck must be loose. Finally the whistle. Saved by the Voyager goaltender. Couple shots there. Good pressure. Schoenheider and O'Connell on as defensemen. Same set of forwards. Shibby goes forward with that. Obister comes around. Puck comes up to O'Connell. O'Connell to Bliven. Bliven takes that shot. It gets blocked. O'Connell keeps that one in the zone. Reload above the puck is Bliven's. What a beautiful reload. He's able to keep that puck in. However, the Voyagers end up carrying it out of the zone. Shot, blocker saved by Abby. That got through. I'm not sure how she saw it. I had the perfect angle on it, and it was clearly screened. D to D by the Voyagers. Obister hard on the puck. I love that. Bliven gathers that one up. He comes into the zone. Can't quite get that shot off. There he is looking for the centering pass. Schoenheider couldn't quite get a stick on it. Palak gathers that up, dumps it to neutral ice by the Voyagers. Obister's back in the zone. Need to drive that puck deep. Obister's bringing that one back into the crease area. He goes down on the ice. O'Connell gets that, takes that shot, tipped wide of the net. Schoenheider's working that, takes that shot. Blocker save that would have been wide. Got good pressure by the Rough Riders this shift. Good to see on a 5-on-5 situation. Schoenheider makes one miss, makes another miss. I think we had just one too many moves there, and the Voyagers clear the puck. They're getting a 5-person line change. Turn it around and move it for the stretch pass. Just developed a little bit too slow. Palak was there for the stretch pass. Voyagers bring the puck down. Schofield. Puck wound up on Abby's stick, then on the side of the net. Schofield dumps that high and off the glass. No icing. Refs blow that off. Voyagers, Schofield brings that puck. We had a guy wide open on the back door. Mattioli. Giffen takes that one at the point. Loses that one. We have a foot race. Nickerson trying to get there. Takes that shot. Abigail saves that one. Great stick save. Giffen up to Mattioli. Schofield back on the ice. He's going to try to toe drag here. Takes the backhand shot. Almost makes that work. Schofield behind the net with the puck. Moves the puck up to Giffen. Giffen back down to Schofield in the near corner. Voyagers get the puck on their stick, and they move it D to wing to center and break it out. Hernandez gathers that up, moves it up to Mattioli, just outside of his reach. Mattioli hard on the puck and tried to move that one up to Nickerson, and the puck went the length of the ice. Voyagers are getting a 5-person line change. Nickerson makes the first guy miss. He's headed up over the red line. Makes another miss. Slides the puck across the crease, but nobody's home. Puck dumped all the way back down, and the Rough Riders will have to regroup behind Abigail. Myers rings it around to Mattioli. Breakaway. Shot. Goal! These odd man rush situations that we've allowed to occur have really been a problem for us. Shot goes high over Abby's blocker side shoulder. And the score is now 3-2 in favor of the Voyagers. 10 minutes, 27 seconds left in period 2. Obister Over to Shabalov. Tries to take that shot. Goes wide. Shabalov has it. Makes a couple people miss. Myers back in there trying to keep that puck pinned into our own zone along the blue line here. Obister comes out of there with it. That's a good battle, puck battle win. Obister and the Voyager player got tangled up there. Obister back with the puck on his stick. Obister on the ice in the corner. Puck pinned behind Obister. Bliven. Obister took wrap around goal. 3-3, all knotted back up. Obister and Bliven were behind the net. Obister came around the net with that puck, kind of a simple wraparound, and then I think it went through the 5-hole of the goaltender for the Voyageurs. So all knotted up at 3. Nine minutes left in this second half period. Hernandez, Corcoran, and Dixon on the ice with Schoenheider and O'Connell. Schoenheider dumps it to Hernandez. Hernandez tries to dump that one in. No can do. Got a little bit of neutral zone tag going on here. Finally, the Voyageurs go D to D. They're looking for a centering pass. And they find one. They're in a 2-on-1 situation. They take a shot. It was high behind Abby's head. She's lost her stick. We need to get this puck out of the zone so Abby can get her stick. And Hernandez, here's Hernandez, makes another one miss. He's working hard. Get up, go, 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 go. Dixon trying to get that puck. Gets disrupted as he tries to take that shot. Mattioli back on the ice. Schoenheider takes that shot, hits the far post, I think, off blocker. Shot goes just wide. Puck dumped back up by Schoenheider. Hernandez tries to put that one on net. That gets blocked. Voyageurs come over the blue line. Dixon upends that player. Mattioli, puck just outside of his reach. And the Rough Riders are getting a line change. Here's that big number 18. He skates relatively well. He's big, so he's tough to move off the puck. Tries to make a centering pass. Tipped out of the way by Schoenheider. And that puck comes out of the zone. That's an icing. We'll get a face-off just outside of our defensive zone. Palek to take the draw. Schofield comes through the dot, takes that shot off the stick of the goaltender. Got a scrum in front of the net. Palek not able to get the rebound. Dickerson dumps that one back down into the Voyageurs' defensive zone, and they are forced to regroup on the far half boards. And here's that number 18. Skates pretty well. Dumps the puck all the way down behind Abby. Giffen is able to disrupt that play. Mattioli up to Schofield. Can't quite get his stick on that. Here comes Shabalov. He picks that one off at neutral ice. Trying to go around a player. Takes that backhand. Schofield in for the rebound. Can't quite get a stick on that. Schofield moves it up to Giffen. Giffen takes that shot. That's about 5 feet wide of the net. Bliven on the far boards with it. Moves it over to Schofield. And here come the Voyageurs. They mishandled the puck as they were trying to split the defenseman. Dickerson with the puck. He wheels around out in front of the net. Gets tripped up through the crease area. Hernandez trying to keep that one pinned down in the zone. Dumped down behind Abigail's net, and an icing call on the Voyageurs. We'll get a face-off down in our offensive zone. Hernandez, Dixon, Corcoran out there on offense. Face-off won by the Rough Riders. Mishandled between the pass, between the forward and the defenseman. Voyageurs taking advantage of that mistake. Shot saved by Abigail. Glove save. Shabalov controls that draw. Bliven comes in and gets that puck. He's up over the blue line. Gains our offensive zone. Obister, Bliven, Shabalov. Meyer tries to keep that one in. Shabalov reloads above the puck. Here comes Obister over to Shabalov. Shabalov takes that shot just over the crossbar. Over to Meyer. Now we're running into each other. Two-on-one situation for the Voyageurs. Got Meyer. Meyer disrupts the play. Voyageurs not able to get a shot off. Kretzoff in the near corner. Livens lays out and stops that puck from coming into the slot area. Shabalov dumps it up to neutral ice. Voyageurs are going to get a partial line change. So are the Rough Riders. Myers comes behind the net. Moves the puck up to Schofield. He tips that one down into our offensive zone. 3 minutes, 35 seconds left in the second half period. Palek on that puck. Voyageurs dump it out. Schoenheder gathers that one up. Goes hard off the boards, but we're just making the pass all night long. We've been making the passes to the wrong team. Schofield, Bliven, Mattioli tries to take that shot. That goes wide by several feet. Schoenheder over to Schofield. Off the boards, can't quite handle that. Voyageurs end up clearing that puck out of the zone, and we'll have an offsides. Nickerson, O'Connell, Hernandez, Corcoran, Dixon on, actually Nickerson, Giffen on defense. Corcoran comes away with it. He's going to try to get that shot off. He gets bumped off the puck. Puck flipped out to Nickerson. Nickerson's going to dump that one into the far corner. Near corner, I'm sorry. Giffen bats that one back into the corner. Giffen shot on net. Pad save by the Voyager goaltender. Out to the point. Nickerson dumps that one. Another pad save by the goaltender. Try to dump that one into the slot area. You know what? This shift we have a little bit of offensive zone pressure, so that's a good step in the right direction. Nickerson to Giffen. Over to Dixon. Loses his stick. Hernandez is offsides right now, and the whistle blows. Good shift by that line. We had some positive offensive zone pressure there. Sustained offensive zone pressure. Shabalov, Bliven, Obister come out with Meyer and Kretsov on D. Kretsov gets that puck over to Obister. Obister makes one miss. He's coming into the zone. Moves it over to Shibby. Hits the post. Oh, wide open net. Low angle shot for Shibby, but nonetheless, he got the shot off. Just hit the post. Less than a minute left in the game. Shibby takes another shot. Puck's open, and the Voyageurs dump that all the way down. That is not going to be an icing. Meyer is going to regroup behind Abigail Running's net, and Kretsov. They did a D reverse play there, and it didn't quite read right by either the wing or the other defenseman. 35 seconds left. Abby has lost her stick again. We have got to get this puck and get the puck out. She has no stick. 25 seconds left in the period. They're going to take a shot. Blocked by somebody. Needs to get Abby her stick. Oh, puck gets picked off. Penalty on the Voyageurs with 10 seconds to go. So what this does is it sets up an offensive zone faceoff for the Rough Riders with 9.5 seconds left on the clock. It would be a good time. Looks like coach is trying to call his timeout so he can set up an offensive zone play here. 10 seconds left. Tie game. 3-3 is the score. And we will have probably, they may even elect for a 6-on-4 situation. We'll definitely have a 5-on-4. Coach is going to bring the troops together and set up an offensive zone play here. But at some point, you may even elect for this to be a 6-on-4. Depends on how much of a risk taker you are. All right, there's 4 seconds on the clock. Something changed. So what they have is Shane Heider and Nickerson on the point. Schofield is in the shooter's spot on Palik's backhand. Bliven is in front of the net. I would imagine he's going to step in front of those players if Palik wins this draw. Schofield's in the shooter spot. Here's the faceoff. Schofield gets the shot. Just wide. It worked out as planned. It's just wide by Schofield. So we end that game 0-0 or 3-3 tie. Got a lot to clean up. So tomorrow morning we have a game at 8:15 a.m. versus the Lakers, and supposedly this team is quite the team to watch. I don't believe they've lost a game this year. In most games, from what we understand, they win by 5 or more goals. So we certainly have our work cut out for us tomorrow morning. 8:15 is the game time. This game will be at the Super Rink, which I have never been to, so it should be a fun game tomorrow morning against a really good team. Lakers supposedly from that Edina, Minnetonka area of Minnesota, so just on the south side of the cities there, southwest side of the cities.